My name is Ashley Downing. I'm sitting down with IndigoSun here at the Stranger Danger Festival. Gentlemen, why don't you tell me a little bit about where you're from and how your band started?
We're all Chicago-based originally. Grew up just kind of suburbs, different area. Yeah, kind of went out to school in different places, or Lucas was out in Boston. The rest of us stuck around Chicago. Just kind of met up slowly through Chicago. You and Lucas are really?
Yeah, Lucas and I played together in a jazz group in high school for a few years. We played a lot of original music together. Really Rothbury.
Yeah, then I went to Rothbury the 08 as my first festival, and just sort of literally kind of changed my life. I was like, I need to play this music. And I was going to jazz school with Kyle. I was like, Kyle, you gotta listen to this dance music. He was like
whatever, man.
What the hell are you talking about? But like, a couple months go by and he's like, listen to it more, and we start jamming, and it's like, yeah, let's give this a shot. And then like, I don't even, Tommy's basement, I guess.
That's how like I met you guys.
Yeah. We met at a house party. I guess New Year's might have been one of the first times. New Year's going into 2009. And we went to Lotus together in 2008 and Yodo at the Portage, and like those two shows kind of sold me. It was like, oh, this is incredible. This is awesome. You know, I got to be a part of this. Yeah.
Excellent. So,
Cool.
all right. So generally, what tends to keep you focused and motivated when you're on the road? I know you have a lot of traveling coming up in the near future. I guess I could have read these two ahead of time.
It's weird. It's like, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would say like one, we all like get along really well. You know, we're not like fighting at each other's throats, and like
Just for fun.
you know, we have fun, but it's not. You know, I've seen even bands that aren't like falling apart. There's still like a little more like tension going on. And then like, you know, we have a good time, but we're not like getting really wasted every night. You know, you're just gonna like run yourself down if you're partying too hard out on the road. You know,
It's
so
just a very caring family type thing. It's all moderation and meditation and good time.
Definitely. Yeah, meditation for sure, for me and for I think all of us, keeps a lot of like focus and keeps the creative energy up, and it helps too, you know, for if you have a show where not a ton of people show up, you know, as a dance group, like intended to make people move, if there's not an audience, it can be difficult. And like, you know, the more you get out of that space and the more you just try to have fun with it and just, you know, have a blast regardless of how many people are there, the better it is for everyone. And the better it is for the people who actually show up. Yeah, so
It's fun to adopt that attitude of just trying to play as intensely as like just trying to put it all out there no matter who is there.
Just kill it no matter what. You know? And I mean, I think that just keeps it going, you know. That keeps
That's
your momentum.
great.
Yeah.
Perfect. So why does playing music make you happy?
It feels good. I don't know. It's weird. It's hard. It's one of those things that like you almost can't even explain. You know, it's like, what is it? You know, it just happens. You know. And it's just sort of like the communication with the group, and it's just a great creative expression. You know, just like making things happen and making something that was not there 5 seconds ago. You know, like just producing something totally new.
I think everybody in this band is a big fan of knowledge and education, and like when you can learn something new literally every time you're with these people, and it's like you get addicted to it.
Yeah, I mean, in this group specifically, I think in all musical situations I've felt that, but in this group specifically, the energy that we're able to create for people and trying to do something positive with our music, trying to give a positive experience to our audience, something hopefully spiritually uplifting, maybe just uplifting generally, you know, trying to put a smile on people's face and get them moving and out of their normal everyday kind of constricted mindset is such a joy to see that working. And when people come to us and they say, you know, when I'm having a difficult day, I put your music on. That's like the most rewarding possible thing I could hear. You know, and then compositionally, you know, writing music for our group, just seeing what I can express, what we can express psychedelically, emotionally, spiritually, what the imagery we can conjure for people. You know, it's an amazing thing to try to do, and it's just such a fun experience all around.
Well, you seem happy enough about it, so that's good. What would you say drives you as a band to get to what's driven you to get to where you are today, and what drives you to keep pushing forward and progressing?
To the only place to go.
Right. Right.
I think kind of what Kyle was saying, you know, trying to do something positive, you know, however that is, whatever that is, trying to create something that makes something better, you know, whether it's people's lives or a community or something. Sort of doing that, and then also sort of just our love of music, that we would be playing this whether we were successful or not. You know, it's like, you know, we're musicians and we play and we have a good time, and the fact that we're getting some success and keep going, like, it's great, but that's not why I play music. You know, it's like, it's part of it, but I play music to play music, and then it's like, yeah, we just sort of doing this crazy thing, you know.
So what would you say, as a band, as a whole, your ultimate dream would be?
3-month tours, 5 days a week, a month or 2 off, do it all again, all year,
And
for
like,
a while.
and all kinds of like crazy side projects, not even only musical projects, but like throwing our own festival, or
Definitely.
I've had this dream of like getting like-minded musicians and artists together to try to like promote a little more responsible behavior within, you know, the kind of heady scene. You know, just all these ideas of like things we can do with this music, or music therapy, or a meditation show where like it's live music, but it's all very ambient, and people come to like sit down and meditate. You're not like there to rage. You know, all these crazy ideas we have. I would love to have the time and the resources to do them. You know?
Something we've been talking about lately too has been kind of in the vein of like Spangle or other psytrance artists, really upping the visual aspect of it by projection mapping. At our CD release party, we had some dancers like with masks, UV reactive masks, and just stuff like that, to really make it like a completely engrossing experience of a show, you know. And that's something that we really feel like behooves our music, fits our music, and would be a logical next step in the short term for us, beyond what Steve just spoke to, which is like all awesome ideas as well that we definitely want to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So besides the touring and stuff, what would you say your future plans and goals would be? What are you planning on right now?
Buying a van.
That's real short.
Yeah, you know, just like practical things. Buying a van, eventually getting our own PA, getting our own light rig, stuff like that.
A record label, maybe. We've tossed that around. Tossed that around. Tossed that around a little bit. Just getting, you know, like-minded Chicago or Midwest regional artists together and helping each other promote our art. You know, I really hope to have some kind of farm, you know, like studio someday where musicians can just go to kick it, you know, when they're not on tour, and just self-sufficient, solar-powered. That's really, I mean, that's personally my dream for the long term. You know, we'll see how that goes.
Good luck, guys. Thank you very much for the interview.
Like, what do you guys do? Like, do you have jobs outside of this? Like,
Yeah.
like what do you do?
I work in an
Support
office, like 9 to 5, Monday through Thursday.
I do, yeah, 35 hours a week in an office, but it's a guy who goes to my Buddhist center and my mom, so it's a really like low-key, very chill environment, and they know I want to tour, and they know that the second I can, I'm going to quit that job.
Right.
Yeah.
Lucas is a full-time musician.
Free rent, free food. Though,
Yeah.
For Lucas.
Mike cruises,
It's crazy.
student. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hopefully that'll all be over,
eventually, yeah.
over within
But
the next 2 years.
We're not making enough to
No, definitely not.
support on,
Not yet.
you know, everything.
Cool. Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.